Hey, yo, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. Look at my candy cane. I have got something special for you. So if you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. So come on in, just comment hashtag replay. Let me take you on a 360 tour. Okay, y'all. So I went into Zach today and I'm like, babe, you know what I need? I need a really, really big snowman door hanger. And my friends, he delivered. So comment the keyword snowman. I'm excited for this. So this is part of him that he's going to hold. And our snowman is going to have glasses. Have you ever seen a snowman with glasses? All right, snowman is the keyword. Hi, Michelle Pryor. So if somebody can type snowman, let me know that it's working. Something looked funny on my end, but what's new, right? Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. We're doing some afternoon crafting again. I'm going to scoot you back so that you guys can see everything that I'm doing, hopefully. And let's get started. This is fairly easy, y'all, to do, what we're about to do, okay? First of all, you don't need to paint this at all, okay? Number one, don't paint the candy cane. Let me show you our new friend. This guy is 18 inches. He has holes. He's little under 12 inches wide, okay? So I did start painting his body, and Zach scored it for you. And we're going to paint the pieces. And hopefully that is, not enough or not too much paint. Deborah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you love that. The playoffs rescheduled. We got there. And thank you so much. Yeah, you do you with the glasses. Yep. Okay, so he is the man with the snowman. Y'all, I'm really excited to show you this. So we got to the field. First of all, the boys absolutely, well, let me tell you this. They walk in the door. Let me back up. And I'm like, boys, look what I made. Look what I made. And Dylan was like all smiles. And of course they looked at me like, Mom, you're crazy. But probably because of the way I approached him. Like I was like, woo, like all the signs, you know, all the things. Oh Lord, here we go. Let me get my watch off. Didn't read my sign, Michelle. So I show him the sign, and they eventually like were laughing, right, about it and smiling and stuff. So much that Dylan like even several times went and picked up the signs and was like, look at Mom, she's going to be doing this in the stands. So I was very proud of my signs, and so were the boys. So we get dressed, we have dinner, we leave the house, and it starts to sprinkle, but no lightning. And Zach's like, well, as long as it does not, like, as long as there's no lightning, we should be fine. So thank goodness I grabbed an umbrella. Y'all, I got way too much paint on this guy. We get all the way to the field, we walk up there, the boys start to, you know, warm up for their game or whatever. Well, I see like the board, the head of the baseball board, I think is what he's called, like walking to the corners of the field. Mind you, the board, this same guy is also an ump. Well, he was in his ump outfit. And I just went up to him. I'm like, are you about to cancel these games? He's like, yes, it's too unsafe. It's not safe for kid pitch to be playing in the rain. And it wasn't like a downpour, but it was a steady sprinkle, y'all. So back to the car we go. And we saw last night that they are scheduled to play at 6:30 tonight. However, it's raining steadily right now. So I don't know when or if we'll play tonight. Apparently the rain is supposed to stop by this evening, but we're supposed to play at 6:30. We shall see if that's going to happen. But Anywho, Dylan was extremely bummed that they didn't get to play. He was like, Mom, I'm so energized, and I really wanted to play. And I'm like, it wasn't meant to be. Tonight is not the night. So, all right, we have the body of the snowman painted. Okay, you can stop right up there at the top because there's a piece of the hat that I'm going to show you that belongs there. Okay, I'm going to set this over here. And what are we going to do with this? We do have some things to paint white, so I might as well just go ahead and use it instead of using a makeup sponge. So y'all, when you hop on, say hey, hit the heart button. It is, what is today? Tuesday afternoon. And we are making a very large snowman door hanger, y'all. I'm so stinking excited for this. I know most of y'all will catch the replay, so if you are watching the replay, you can still do all the things. Comment the keyword snowman. But it is on our Etsy site. Mr. Zach added it there. So there's going to be some white pieces. There's going to be some red pieces for our candy cane. Maybe you need 2 coats on the white. Just depends. Hi. I won't tell anybody that you're coming in from work. I need the weather to, I was telling Zach, I'm like, I need a crisp, like, fall breeze. It is so humid outside, y'all. Like, I just want a crisp fall breeze, like almost where you need to put on a light jacket. That is what I want. Very, very badly. All right, let's paint this. This is like snow for his hat. And we're going to put some fake snow. Because y'all are always one-upping me on the embellishments or added stuff to your projects. So I might as well follow suit because y'all inspire me. All right, so I just want to make sure that this is full coverage. Like I said, we may have to do, especially on the hands, because I did 2 coats on the body. His hands are going to go on the body. I know, it is great. Thank you so much. Long Island was a beautiful day, I bet. Thanks, Dawn, for the stars. Hey, Kay. They play unless there's lightning. We just put our hoods up in the bleachers. Yes. So I really thought, Kay, that they were going to play last night. And I'm like, man, I need this team to finish up so I can go sit in the bleachers. Because, even though y'all, you have an umbrella, you still get wet, right? Like from the back, from the side, at an angle. So I was waiting very patiently. And then they called it. Whatever. It is what it is. We came home and we watched the Rangers make it to the World Series. So it was fine. We had popsicle party in my house. That's what we do. We all sit in the living room. We watch a show or whatever. And we have those little cheapo freezer long stick looking popsicles. And we call it popsicle party. And one of the boys is always in charge of getting everybody their popsicles and picking up the trash and throwing it away. So I have established that with them. So it's all good. The game will happen when it's meant to be, right? Okay, here we go. Thanks, Amy. Close to 80s, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Linda, I've seen those zip-up chairs. I have seen those. Several of my friends have those. Maybe if we were like up north playing ball, I could buy one of those, but it's not like it's, I don't know, cold, I guess. All right, so we're doing like brighter colors on this today. Like we're going to do meadow green. And this is very dry, so hold on. Let me spray this just a tad. Yes, you do need them in New Jersey. Absolutely. Linda, did you get my message with what you requested? Hopefully that's what you needed. All right, so we are going to use our chalk paste for these little pieces. I didn't feel like having a whole bunch of different bottles of paint chilling out on my desk because I don't have a lot of room. But I will tell you that the green probably needs 2 coats to start, from what I can tell already. So let it dry and then go in. Did y'all like my little drying method? Go in and add a second coat. There are some berries that we're going to put on this. Okay. Yeah, you got your napkins. Okay, Linda, respond back to that message and let me know. You had one, Kay? Yeah, blocking wind, yes. Karen, nobody won because it got rescheduled because of the rain. Bummer, right? Okay, let me grab something really quick. These snowflakes, because they have such detail, I'm going to take my little sponge foam brush and wipe off the excess on the side of my jar in hopes that I don't make a big mess on the edge here. The edges. But I'm going to do the snowflakes in Ocean Mist, and then we're going to take some Mod Podge and actually add some fake snow to these. I don't know that the blue is going to like show through the snow, but we're certainly going to try. Let me get that out so I don't forget. Okay. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Bonnie. I saw your snowman. It is precious. Do you just use regular glitter? That was adorable. You got a lot of colors of glitter. Like, I don't even think I have purple like you have. That was very cute. Very cute. All right, so let's do this. But y'all, this is fun. My favorite thing about like the wood cutouts is piecing it all together once you've painted it. I don't know why. Okay, glitter. Okay, awesome. Piecing it all together is my favorite. Michelle said it's 70 degrees where she's at. I don't even know the temperature, but it is darn humid. Okay, Ocean Mist, done. Meadow, done. Nose to the snowman, done and done. Okay. Hi, Linda. 76 in Indiana. You have 12 different colors. That's awesome. Okay, so we're done with Ocean Mist. Let me put these away because otherwise they're going to take over my desk. This is your kind of weather, yes. 52, holy cow. It feels like it's 100 degrees here. Hi, Reggie. So, my sister's on. You know, she bought a new house, and I'm her designer. She's like, hey, just go buy stuff for me and decorate my house. So, it's funny. I go over there Sunday, and I take some of the stuff out of the car, and some of her kids are like, Aunt Amy, isn't that from your house? Don't you have that in your house? So it's funny that they recognized a lot of the things, like my style. They're like, oh, wait a minute. That's from your house. So that was fun to see their reaction. But y'all, I spent all morning, speaking of my sister, shipping, getting all the orders out because I'm going to go spend the next 2 days at her house. And we are going to organize and get her craft room up to par. And I don't know, we may even go to lunch one day. Go check out her new area, city. So I'm excited to spend some time with her. We invited our mom to come with us. Yes, we'll be twinsies. Oh no, Chris, just send me a message. She loves her decor so far. Awesome. So anyways, I need to go shopping for more decor, but Can't do it all at once, right? You gotta like focus at the task at hand and then see what you're working with. But I'm excited for that. So I gave myself a goal to get everything out the door to y'all so that I could go hang out with her. We have the best time, y'all. We laugh till our stomachs hurt. All right, so this is part of the candy cane. I know this is really boring to watch me paint, but a lot of you, when you buy this snowman, you're going to want to refer back and figure out what I did with what, which is fine. But I do need your opinion. So it's technically like 20-something miles, Bambi. So we have glasses for our snowman, okay? And they're going to go under the top hat, above the black buttons, obviously above the orange nose. I don't know what color to paint the glasses. I was going to do black, but I don't know what y'all think. Marilee, the game is rescheduled to tonight. We are going to be twinsies, Michelle. I'm excited for her craft room as well. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with that closet that has absolutely no shelves, nothing. But I did talk to Zach, and he might. I was like, hey, do you think you could go add some shelves maybe for me? He's like, well, I could. So we'll see. Maybe he will. Oh, Teresa. I know, Rach, it is raining. Although, they play on turf. So if it stops raining, there's a chance that we'll still play. Because it's not like the ground's going to be saturated with water. That's my understanding of it. Erin, I have 3 sisters. No brothers. And I am the oldest. And Rachel has no problem telling everybody that. Okay. Black eyes. We're going to do the buttons black. I know. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the turf. Yes. Yeah, we'll see if they actually play. Honestly, I'm going to be surprised if they do. I kind of want them to. I love nights at the ball field, y'all. Under the lights. And it's getting darker early. Okay, I'm going to leave the glasses for last. Because y'all are telling me to go wild. And I don't know what that means. All right, here we go. So next step, turn on the glue gun. Okay, so that pretty much all the painting is done except for these right here. But I don't know what color. Thanks, Rach. The oldest is wiser, that's right. See, I can't do pink. I don't know. Let's piece it all together and then we'll see. Okay. I am wiser and yeah, just wiser. Do the glasses in gold. Okay, I'm going to get out the gold and we'll make that decision here in a second. All right, so here is, he's so cute already. Ooh, blue glasses. Yeah, I could. Purple, yeah. Well, this isn't dry, so don't touch it. All right, let's dry this, and then we're going to put it all together. I don't know. So, my snowman is a boy. Teal. So, I did look at the teal. Teal and not pink. Could do silver. All right. Let me dry this. Let our glue gun heat up. However, you know what we're going to do? Let me jump over here to our snowflakes and our piece that is going to have snow. And we'll add our fancy, whatever, snow. Did I already say that? Probably so. I'm rhyming. Tide would be a good color too, yes. Hi, Sherry. Yes! One of you made snowman for pumpkin cutouts. It was not me. It was not me. All right, here we go. So we're going to take our piece. That is going to be the fake snow that's going to sit on the top of the hat. Okay, so let me just clean up my snow mess here. Grab our snowflakes. We did those in Ocean Mist. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our Mod Podge and we are going to paint it. Hi, Annette. Hello, hello, everybody. Can you hop on, say hey, hit the heart button for me, and comment the word snowman. This is a brand new door hanger that Zach cut less than 30 minutes ago. So I'm using a brush to wipe all of this Mod Podge on, and I'm actually adding a little bit more than usual because we're going to add this fake snow to it. Okay, and you will have, there is hangers. There's a hanger to this. Okay, here we go. Kristen, all this is simply a Mod Podge brand brush. I think I have it on my Amazon store if you comment the word snowman. That's all it is. I just have a dedicated Mod Podge brush. All right, so I poured it on and I'm just patting it down and making sure that all of it is covered, even the corners. And then we're going to do the same thing over here to the snowflakes, except this one, yeah, the Mod Podge is going to go through the little, what do you call those? Flakes? Because I got too much. All right, so I'm going to steal some from our hat, or the piece to go on the hat, and bring it over here. I did put wax paper down, y'all, so I can contain the mess. That way, we don't waste, right? Oh, that was even more. Lovely. Y'all, okay, so this is totally off topic and y'all probably don't even care, but I'm giving my nails a break. They're breathing. Zach's like, wow, you took your nails off. I'm like, yes, I did. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes you just need a break from them, right? Okay, so I see a little bitty piece over here that I'm going to add that to. Okay, now let's pour some on here. Colleen, the game got rescheduled to tonight. And if it's not tonight, I don't know when it's going to be. But they liked my signs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is lift this up and give it a tap. Okay, just add something, right? I don't know if y'all can see this. Probably not, but I was kind of chintzy on the Mod Podge, so you could always add more. And let's check on this one. This one's pretty. Whee! Looks like it's got snow on it, y'all. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side, out of my way. And then we're going to see if the hot glue gun is ready to go. However, I'm going to add a little bit more to this. Like, I'm just going to drop it. And see what happens, okay? In the blank space. You better stay on. Just like that. Okay. Let me control the chaos, okay? Much better. Even flipped upside down. Okay, we did it. So just add, I don't know, drops. If anybody else has any tips or tricks to get this stuff to stay, put them in the comments. All right, now what we're gonna do is take this. I like to put my brushes in a wipe. The snow is, it's a bag. I think it's actually on Amazon. Two. There's 2 bags. Check out the Amazon store. Kira's in here. She's crafting today, scratching up the carpet. Even though it never does anything. All right. So that was a mess, right? That we didn't have to worry about because it was controlled on the wax paper. Now I still see a little bit of wet on my, or I still see a little bit of shine on my snowman, which means that the paint is not quite dry. No big deal. Take her dryer and see. Yeah, she's here. Spray some hairspray on them. Yeah, she's trying to make it comfortable, and it's like, girlfriend, it's not doing anything. Kira, come here. Ooh, she stopped. What are you doing? That's not helping. Go get a blanket. She defluffed her pillow that she carried around for the longest time. You know what I didn't do, y'all? I didn't paint the top of the hat black. That was a fail. But she had this pillow that she would carry around with her and from room to room, and she would lay on it. Well, she defluffed that in the backyard when she was playing one day. And thankfully, Dylan was back there with me and he picked it all up. So she has no more pillow. But she's fine. She likes to lay on, like, she doesn't like to lay on flat surfaces, if that makes sense. Like, she likes to lay up against a pillow, lay up against a human body. So she's very special. All right, now the hat's painted. Goodness. So we're gonna work on the down here on this part, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. She is fluffing it up. Hi, Darlene. All right, y'all, here we go. So we have buttons, and before I do anything, because sometimes I forget to do this, we're gonna add a little bit of Distress, I don't know, ink to this, to these buttons. That way, it adds a little bit of character. Sunshine was like that, yes. Yes, she does, you're right, she does like to lay on cardboard, which is flat. Yeah, that was so crazy. All right, so those are the buttons. So see what it does? It just adds a little bit of highlighting. So we've got those. White. Let's do the same thing to the hat. Or what is this? I don't know, part of the hat. Then, and if you ever get too much of this on your project, just wipe it off. Like, it'll take out some of the I don't know, I don't have the word. Okay. So we've got that. Candy cane. Okay, so I think we're done with this, maybe. The brim. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right, so there is that. Let me see. Let's try this. We've got the hands. I don't know if we're going to do anything to those. Like I said, you have score lines, score marks. So it's kind of hard. Everyone's going to tell you something different. I mean, if it's a small piece, Milena, I like to use super glue. If it's bigger, like some of these pieces, I would say hot glue. There's something called Stick Fast. There's E3000 that you could put for both. It just depends. Everybody kind of has their own preference, but those are mine. So right now I'm taking what's called just a marker, but it has a chisel and it's, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like diagonal. It's Mr. Pen brand, just to go over my sloppy painting on the edges. Because I'm a sloppy painter. Okay, I don't need to worry about those. Don't need to worry about those. Probably need to worry about the ends of our candy cane. These can be found on Amazon as well. Actually, I think you're gonna see some of this. Please hold. I want to do this right today, okay? Done everything else right. Might as well stick with it. Uh-oh, here comes you know who.
Sent you stars and a question.
Zach. My hands are very tied up right now.
The fans are the most important, especially ones that send stars. You should really answer that question.
I see, it's you.
What? It's not anonymous? Man,
No, did you say it to me?
I gotta change that.
Zach's in the house. All right, one
Hi,
more.
baby.
Uno más. I think. Okay. Woo! All right. What should we do, Zach?
You should really answer that stars question.
All right, so somebody wanted to know what the cutout of the week was, or is. So this is, for this week, 10/23. Goes until Sunday, the 20... I don't remember the day. But, comes with a stand. Super cute. 'Tis the season. 3 layers. That's the cutout of the week. Does that answer your question?
It does, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to take my sanding block
Hi, Brandy.
and sand the edges.
Hey, you know what today is? Today's my dad's birthday.
Is it?
It is.
Happy birthday.
That's how you say happy birthday to my dad. Just happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, we're going to call him. Is he on here?
Well, you might watch the replay. I don't know if he's on here. You can be silent and watch it.
Happy birthday, father-in-law. People are getting their napkins. All right, let me just sand the edges of these really quick, y'all.
Hi, Rhonda.
The marker is Mr. Pen Permanent Markers. Mr. Pen Permanent Markers.
Well, how many pens do you have? I thought they were called Posca.
I have those too.
What's the difference between Mr. Pen and a Posca pen?
I use Mr. Pen just to do the edges of my cutouts when I get really messy with my painting. I use the Posca pens to like paint.
Anita wants to know if I'm going to babysit everyone while you go to visit your sister.
He'll be here by himself. Zach will be here by himself.
Kira will be babysitting me.
Yeah, Kira will be here. We got all the orders done for the most part.
Drop something.
Oh no, where'd the other one go?
Right over here.
All right, so let's start gluing this on, y'all. let's put our little Frosty guy together. We still have to paint the glasses. Marilee, the video hasn't been posted. Most likely the video will be tomorrow. Y'all like those videos when we do the cutout of the week? I think it helps, right? Okay, so far, look, he's coming together. Oh, so cute. All right, then this is going to go right here. But I want to add a little bit of...
Yes, Erin, it's still sprinkling here. We should have an update here in the next 30 minutes on the rain outline if we're going to be playing or not.
What are we going to do if we don't?
Kira does go watch and spend time with me cutting wood, yes.
She does.
And she doesn't ruffle up the concrete out there either.
No. Okay.
Kelly says I should do some crafts while you're gone, Amy.
She should.
And how are you going to organize a craft room without me? Like, I think you're setting yourself up.
I invited you to come.
Yeah, I know.
I invited you to come. We could get a lot more done if you would come with me.
I know you would.
Tomorrow.
Keep you ladies in line.
So why don't you just do that? I'm leaving the house at 7:30.
Yeah, but we can't leave Kira here all by herself.
Kira can come with us. She's gone to Rachel's before.
No.
Kristen, Kira, I don't know. She's here.
Does she craft? Yes.
See? Okay.
She crafts up trouble all the time.
So let me show you how the candy cane works, okay? So there's all the pieces that you're going to get to the candy cane. I asked Zach to do little pieces because personally, I don't like to paint stuff like this because then I got to get in the lines. Just my preference, okay? But you will be able to line these up just fine. I like to be able to color or paint all the pieces and then put them together.
Kira likes to craft several different things. She likes to craft fluff monsters from inside of pillows. But then she likes to also repurpose stuffed animals and make them look worn and torn with no fluff in them, sometimes in limbs.
You are on a roll today. Thanks, Marilee.
Oh, I'm glad you love those napkins, Kay.
Y'all got a lot of napkins. Yeah, a log. Yeah, she used to eat socks. Do y'all remember that?
I think she learned her lesson.
I think she learned her lesson too. She's had 4 surgeries because of socks. It was a very difficult,
Stressful time for you.
stressful time for me. You weren't stressed?
I was stressed that you were stressed.
But I think she's grown up and she's done better. And the boys have done better.
And now, yeah, I don't think we're playing.
It's coming down pretty hard. So we need to have an alternative
I should
tonight.
probably go play dinner out right now.
Probably so, bud. So, wah. No game tonight.
I just pasted the link for someone who said they couldn't find the page for the weekly cutout.
Okay, we're getting there.
Hey, why can't you go live and show how you craft or organize a craft room?
I can.
I'd love to see how you organize a craft room.
I would love for you to hang the shelves in that closet.
Yeah, that's
Are you wanting a day off?
I've been wanting a day off for like the last 3 months.
It's okay. You deserve it. But you can come with me the next day. Pizza and video games. That's right. Okay, let me show you. Look at how cute this is. I'm so glad I asked him to do the layers.
Oh, no. She'll go live. It just may be no daytime live for Miss Amy, but I'm sure she'll go live.
No, I'll be present. Y'all, don't you worry. Okay, so this is going to go right here. And it's almost like, you know what? Should his hands have really been white? Yeah.
Did you darken them up? I mean, you could darken them up a little bit. Something, I don't know. White on white.
White on white, y'all. We need to do something about that.
Maybe he's wearing gloves. Oh, you should give him no. Are they glued on there already?
Yeah.
Red gloves.
Not red with a red candy cane.
Okay, then like a light blue or gray gloves. I know. This is, you know, when you say, hey, Zach, can you cut this for me? And you don't run through the planning stages with me.
So how am I going to do this?
I'm not there to double check your work. Just like you're not there to double check my work if I do something.
It's a dark blue gloves. Distress with gray. Ooh, distress with gray.
There you go.
Black soot. Hickory smoke. Hickory smoke. I am running out of room on this table.
Ooh, someone just put a pattern on them.
I could.
You could wait. There are some snowflakes, right? Oh, you already did that. Snowflakes on them.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gloves should match the glasses. Accessorize. She's absolutely right. Amy
So gray.
is absolutely right.
Silver. Silver glasses. Okay, let me ask y'all this. What do you think about the hands? Look. Zach, you don't look very happy. It does look like the Cat in the Hat. So this is on Etsy, 25 bucks, y'all. It's a steal. Okay, better on the hands. Okay, y'all say yes, love it. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so silver glasses.
I like the idea of the blue ones, but they should match the hands. Or even red. Or shimmer crimson. I'm gonna start yelling shimmer colors here real soon.
All right, here we go, y'all. Let's get this done. There. I'm not gonna give or put away my stuff just yet. Okay.
So that means if the game's canceled tonight, we should probably do another project tonight. Yeah.
Okay, so now I've got to figure out where I'm gonna glue. Zach should do a project tonight. That's a great idea. Okay, so
I don't mind messing up your craft room.
I'm gonna do pretty hefty amount of glue right there and put the candy cane. Yo, this is gonna be stinking adorable. Rain. Rain is the cancellation reason. Okay. Now, we have how many dots? 5 dots.
They just canceled it 9 minutes ago.
Okay, it's canceled. Bummer, dude. What are we going to do tonight? It was family outing day. I was excited. Okay, so you've got 5 things. Yeah, with the teeny tiny cutouts. 5 black circles for his mouth, and then you're gonna get 2 for his eyes. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Oh, looky. Road trip to Reggie's. Okay, Zach, are you going to score the eyes for them?
No.
No?
No, because
they're going to put their glasses down and then just put the eyes wherever they want?
Yeah.
Gold it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my Posca marker and darken up these lines that come on the nose of, I don't know, what is this? Carrot. Okay.
Sounds like me and the boys are going to squat up tonight.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You have to involve me in something.
You can squat up too?
No, I don't play video games. All right. Next is painting the glasses. And I really need the glasses painted to go to the next. When life gives you lemons, yes. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find the right one. Here we go. So, painting with the shimmers, you want to get kind of thick. Okay, a thick coat. I find that much easier. And you don't, I say thick coat. Like, get it thick on your brush, in my opinion. That way you don't have to do multiple coats. Because I find that when I have to do multiple coats, it makes it, I don't know. I like the way it comes out better when I just do one thick coat. I don't know if that made any sense at all. Did it make sense, Zach?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You weren't paying attention.
No,
it's fine.
Caught my attention.
It's cool. All right. There's that.
Yeah. You're really pushy for a coworker. But as a wife, you're perfect. You're a pushy coworker.
I have to push you out of this room. All right. I think the silver is going to be great, y'all. You better go figure out dinner, bud. You're on dinner duty this week. Okay. Yes. Let me paint the top. Here we go. Silver glasses. Okay. This is done. Yes, Michelle, thank you. It looks uneven whenever I have done multiple coats of the shimmer. Spot on. Yes. Okay, so let's dry this. Let me dry my Posca marker lines. You see what I did? That's a witch's nose. Like that. Okay?
It's really mean to all witches over there.
I'm sorry?
It's really mean to say about witches. Their noses like that. Have a wart, okay?
Are you still talking?
No.
All right. There is a perfect spot for your berries. Okay. Now what I'm going to do on this one is take my Posca. You have it, Melena? I think you'll like it. Ask Zach. He loves the shimmers. Michelle Pryor loves the shimmers.
Shimmers rule.
Rule the world. So let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just adding a little bit of extra. Okay. Just do whatever you want, y'all. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so we've got that. We've got our nose. We still have our eyes, but this is going to go right up here. It's just so stinking cute. The top of our hat, or our brim. Okay, let me show you. In case you are a step-by-step person, which is completely fine. All right, let's see here. Are you dry? Shimmers take longer to dry. No, those are Posca pins. So, Debbie, comment the word snowman right there in the comments.
Apparently I'm doing a shimmer project tonight. I'm sorry.
Debbie's new and I'm explaining something to her.
I'm sorry.
Comment the word snowman right down there in the comments, and you're going to go check your message requests. In that message, there will be a bunch of buttons. It's very easy flowing system. And you're going to click on shop. Actually, this is a single message. It's the third link. My bad. The snow part's over here. Thanks for reminding me, Linda. I need to glue that on top, don't I? Yes. Yes, I do. Right here. It's right here. and it has holes. Now I'm going to poke.
Cover your holes, did you, with snow?
Maybe. Just gonna push it through with a little Q-tip type thing because the holes are gonna line up here at the top. Okay. Right there. And right there and there, I think.
You know what's a real cool trick to do too is take your detail tool and point it through the hole.
Yeah.
To hold it in the spot, or a toothpick.
Now, you don't have to add this piece because the bottom layer has holes as well. Okay? So you don't have to add this to the top if you don't want to.
I get to see someone adding some snow to the bottom of Frosty there too.
So you can leave this here or leave it off. But the holes will line up. Okay? So let's check our glasses. I'm going to see what we got here, placement wise. I have 2 dots. Ooh, Bonnie likes it without. Okay, maybe we'll leave it without. Maureen, they're pretty awesome. Okay. So let's see what our eyes. Okay, I think the placement's right. It's hard to tell because I can't like stand over it. There. All right, here we go. Ready, go. I'm just gonna add 3 dots, center, and then the outside. Okay, hold on. I am the type, like, I'll look at something centered when I'm standing over it. Okay, let me glue my nose. Woo! That just did like a 360.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to. Grab our eyeballs. And then we're almost done. We gotta glue our snowflakes. Got everything else in place. Ah, so cute. And then you have 3 snowflakes just to put in random places on your guy here. So, one is gonna go on the hat, right, Zach? Does it go right there?
Yeah, it can.
So let's put one right here on the hat. Okay, and then the last one, I don't know. Right here? Right there? Okay. Just like so. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to see it. Let me see. I want to see if I want to put if I'm gonna have you put this on or not.
Look, it's so cute. Here.
Let's see.
So you get all of those pieces. You make it your own. You do you, however you want. But it does have holes to hang, and he has hijacked it for me. So
I'm deciding if I like it with the holes or without the snow or with the snow.
which one do you like?
It's
Let me hold it up because I can't see it. You'll still get the piece regardless.
It's tough.
With or without?
It's tough.
He does need a scarf. solution for that. I like it without, only because I did the distress on the top. But like I said, y'all, if you purchase the cutout, you'll get it. You'll get the snow piece, and it will have holes, okay? All right, let me see if I can come up with something for a scarf. This may be too small. I need to go this way because we have the candy cane. Let me see. I don't know.
I like the way you just had it.
Over here?
Yeah, I kind of like how you had it, like you were pinning it down a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah, angle your right hand down more.
It's on the button.
No, towards the hand.
Like
the
this?
Other hand.
Like that?
No, just have it go.
Anyways, you can get up here and do it. But with no snowflake on the hat, snowflake on the bottom. Yes.
You do you, Michelle. That's right.
Like this, Zach. Snowflake's there.
Yes. Oh, you just had it.
The snowflake's right there.
Oh.
Why would you cover that? You crazy?
Maybe. Ooh, like that's kind of cool too.
You are.
You need like one of those really wiry, I don't know what you call it, real wiry ribbons that you can like stiffen or bend to be straight and free flowing. I don't know if you have such a thing.
Can you say that again?
No, because I'm making up stuff here.
I do.
Like that'll, ooh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you could make tassels. Yes. I know, Michelle.
Hi, Barbara.
All right, let's see. This is very wired. Zach's.
Very wiry.
Very wiry. Let's try this. Like, this is thick. Very thick. Let me just make sure I don't break anything.
That looks like intense.
Okay, let me just do this.
Yeah, now it looks like it's blowing in the wind. It's got some life and life to it.
Okay.
And you could even do a bow tie. You're absolutely right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just seal the deal right here.
Do they have that type of ribbon in other colors too, like a solid red
I
or
have
green
no idea.
or blue?
I have so much ribbon. I don't even know where half of it came from.
Like you just found the July 4th ribbon today that
Y'all,
you were looking for?
I found our July the 4th, like, patriotic ribbon in a bin that is for winter coats.
Which we were looking for.
Please tell me who did that.
You did.
No. Zach, look up. Zach, look up.
I'm looking at the screen. It looks great.
Okay. That long, though?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I'm just going to take a 1/2 inch off.
You just ruined it.
Stop! Now, but what do we use for the holes?
For the hanger?
Yeah.
I would say snowman beads, but I think that might be snowman overkill. Or maybe snowflake beads. Do you have snowflake beads?
Bambi says Zach's going to be blowing in the wind. You bet.
Maybe some twine, or unless you have snowflake beads.
No, that's too much. All right, let me see here. What do we got, Zach?
I haven't touched anything.
I know. I need to
I thought you organized your craft room.
Well, I don't know why this is stuck on here.
Oh, because remember we were talking about doing that for a project, and then we said no, it doesn't need it. Because I sat over here, right here, in this very spot, and threaded those beads for you.
Black and white alternating beads, yes. Y'all, thanks for hanging out. We're quite the comedy show today. But you know what? We ain't got anything else to do but hang out with y'all. So there's that. All right, I don't like long hangers. So let me just do this. Make a knot. I know, it appears, right? Today and every day. Okay. There he is. He's precious. He's so precious.
He's a handsome snowman.
He's just so precious. So y'all, comment snowman. Go check your messenger. Grab your snowman. $25, y'all. What do y'all think? Probably move the snowflake down a little bit.
And if you spam the comments right now with a yes or no, I may, yes, Zach should do a project tonight, or no, Zach should not do a shimmer project tonight. We'll determine if I do a project or not tonight.
Okay.
So we'll just have to wait and
Thanks,
see
y'all.
what all the comments say.
Well, I just might, I don't know what we're going to do tonight. All right, so go get your snowman, y'all. Comment snowman, check Etsy. It's there, brand new. And we will check y'all later, okay? Bye.